But such camaraderie must be put aside for now. It is undoubtedly a stern test for both sides. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's got all the ingredients. It is bound to be good.
Yeah, and this one I see as a game between two sides who know each other all too well, and games between the two have been generally close. While there will be quite a bit of probing and prodding, I'm expecting this to be nice and tight.
We're up and running then. That has been slung wide. And it's O'Reilly. It's run loose here. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. France with the corner, they're first. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Anderson. Kane. That's going wide left. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. France are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That is good strength. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rice, that's a good ball out wide. He is through here. He's having a hit! Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Doué. That is lovely. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 30 minutes gone. And here's Doué. Dembele. He slings it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Stones attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chouameni. Koundé. To Rabiot. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Doué. Aims beyond the defence. Doué's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Madueke. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Anderson. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Olise. And it's Tchouaméni. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Cleared away.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Madueke. That's Kane. That's destined for the flank. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Stones. Konsa. Stones. James. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Koundé cuts out the pass. Tchouaméni. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Stones. Anderson. Doué. Anderson. Now it's Kane. And it's Bellingham. Goes looking wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Madueke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Anderson. Spread to the right. Madueke in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 24. Le numéro 12.
O'Reilly tries to dink it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! The first significant strike. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Cherki! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 3 coming up.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's found a way through. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rabiot. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And that has been knocked clear. And they're quick to get it back.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 10.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro 9. Attention, changement.
Anderson. France are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Konsa. And it's Stones. Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Flings in and a header! Oh, he's hit the bar!
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. France very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Terrific effort!
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pass is just off target. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It'll be a throw-in. Rodgers. And he's forced to go back. Konsa. And it's
Il y aura
Stones.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Rodgers. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Kane. Rabiot. Knocks it into space. Konsa. Rice. Now Rodgers. Saka. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.